Mike, you can have another piece.
Oh, I can't. It was incredible. Thank you for putting that together. Wait. I'll get it.
Okay.
Hey.
Hello, happy Thanksgiving.
I hope you don't mind. We just stopped by to spread a little holiday cheer.
No, this is great. This is great. Come on in. Hey, Katie, we got some company. Hey.
Hi.
You have a chance to talk to her about having the memorial service for Saturday?
No, I haven't had a chance.
What? This could be it.
Hi! Hey, it's so good to see you guys.
Thanks.
How was dinner at Jessica's?
It was magnificent. I mean, it was last minute, but you'd have never known by the food.
Hey, Ben's son Curtis was there?
And Chris dropped by and says he's moving back to Oakdale.
What?
Yeah.
What about his dream job in Philadelphia?
Yeah, well, we all thought he had it, but he said he wasn't happy the way he left things here.
Did he say it was because of Allison?
Yeah, I believe so.
I gotta go get something. Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. I'll be right back.
With your purse?
Keys are in the purse. Car's locked.
Chris, what are you doing here?
I was at Jessica Griffin's for Thanksgiving dinner, and I wanted to see you.
I guess you must have heard.
Heard what?
Come in. Hello?
Allison, it's Katie. I just found out Chris is back in town.
I know.
How, did he call you?
That's close.
Oh, is he there right now?
You got it.
Okay, well, I need you to listen to me very carefully. If Chris is the father of your baby and not Aaron, you need to tell him tonight.
Well, thank you for calling me, and I'll get back to you.
Everything okay?
Sure. That was just a friend inviting me to a party. So I didn't think that they'd let you leave Philadelphia this soon, even for Thanksgiving. I thought that you'd be all tied up with your new job.
Yeah, well, that's a long story, Allison. But we'll get to that in a minute. There are a couple of things I wanted to say to you.
Well, that's funny. I've got some things to say to you also.
I can't let this happen. I can't.
Mom?
Jen, I didn't know where to find me.
Well, Paul's wedding rehearsal. I figured you'd try to see if Will was here.
I did see Will. He's miserable without me.
Well, the restraining order's only temporary. I'm sure you and Dad will figure something out.
Temporary? But my other son, is his hatred of me only temporary? Or his complete rejection merely a passing phase?
Mom, don't. You're getting too worked up over this, and I've seen you like this before. Please tell me you're not planning on something horrible.
Where's your wife? She's running a couple errands. And yes, I did send the bodyguard with her.
You did tell her not to answer the phone, didn't you?
Why would I do that?
Well, because even though we've got Barbara under surveillance, she could still make another threatening phone call. Of course, she'd need, well, the same kind of device that Molly claims she found in your place. So.
Careful, Rosie. Someone's got it in for you.
Yeah, I don't know why I have to keep explaining myself to you, Hal. That thing that was in my pocket was nothing but a toy.
Hey, chill, Paul. Nobody's accusing you of anything.
Oh, I'm calling the cops.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta listen to me. Listen.
I have the proof now. Paul's the one that trashed your car and wrote death threats all over.
Oh. Just like you got proof that Paul didn't rent an apartment in Paris?
What are you talking about? What about the voice alternator Molly found in his back pocket? What do you... Come on. Well, he talked his way around it, but come on, please. What are you doing?
Oh.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, make the call. It's okay. I don't mind getting arrested as long as you hear me out. Just hear me out.
It's my... Oh, the night before my wedding. Can't you just leave me alone?
Look, I'm just gonna show you the things. If you don't appreciate them, if you're not convinced by them, I won't bother you anymore. Just hear me out.
Make it fast.
You see this? You see these special items? Where's the other one? These were found in the trunk of Paul's car. You see the paint? That paint matches the paint on your car. You see the glass and the gloves? That matches your windshield. You must call this wedding off. You hear me? Your life depends on it.
You've been trying to nail Paul for months. Who's to say you didn't dummy these up?
I care about you too much to lie. I guess you gotta believe that first.
You keep saying that Paul wants to pay me back for breaking up our engagement and running off with you, so why trashing my car and weird phone calls? Why not just give it your best shot and move on?
Because he's sick. He's got a disease in the brain.
No, I think you're sick. You see me getting everything that I want. You want to take it away from me.
I can't talk you out of this, can I? Then you gotta do me a favor. You gotta watch your back at all times.
That's it right there. That's the last time you warn me about Paul.
Because once he's got you over there in Paris, there is going to be no one there to protect you. And that's exactly what he wants. I just gotta trust you know what's going on here.
Right here.
Ken.
You take this guy, clown, and get him out of here. Keep him away from me. That's it. Dusty, it's over. I want you to get out of here and never come back.
Hal, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so defensive. I've been defending myself so much lately that I can't seem to turn it off.
Well, you've been under a lot of heat lately, Paul. You know, and maybe things will calm down after tomorrow.
Right. What, because Rose and I are getting married? No. Dusty and Barbara, they're going to come after us more than ever. Only they won't be able to touch us because we'll be living a spectacular new life in Paris with fabulous new unlisted French women. Yeah, that's it. Sit down.
Hey, tell you what, I'll let you guys do this by yourselves, okay? I'll be back.
Open it up.
Whoa. It's a camera for my computer.
Yeah. And I got one for my computer. That way I can see you and I can talk to you every day when I'm in Paris.
This is so awesome.
It is. I know it's not the real thing, Will. But at least I'll have some kind of contact with you every day.
2-minute alert. Emily and Daniel are saying their goodbyes.
Could you do me a favor and hold on to this? I gotta get my jacket.
Okay.
Hey.
Not bad, huh?
Nice gift, Paul.
Yeah.
Nice gift.
Wow, it's my kid brother. And Hal, I know you don't take compliments very well, but I have always admired the way that you have handled Will.
Well, shouldn't you be getting out of here
I'm not
already?
just talking about the last few months either. I mean it, always.
Look, you're welcome. Now, you know, go home. Tomorrow's a very big day, Paul.
Biggest day of my life. Only thing is, all I'm hoping for, all I'm really praying for is that nobody says or does anything that hurts Rose. Kind of a strange wish to have on your wedding day, don't you think?
Well, we'll try to make sure that nothing happens. We'll do our best.
Okay, thanks. I gotta say goodbye to Em.
Okay.
Here, I thought you still had some respect left for me. I guess I was wrong.
Mom, whoa, wait, hey. No, I didn't mean to insult you, please. It's just that, well, you haven't always liked Rose, I know that, but lately you've been a whole lot more vocal about it, and it makes me afraid that you're getting desperate. Desperate enough to try to stop the wedding.
Oh. So obviously you agree with your father.
About what?
He thinks I'm the one who has been threatening Rose, making the death threats over the telephone, smashing up her car. I've denied it, and he still doesn't believe me.
Well, that must be hell.
You don't know the half of it. See my friend over here?
Yeah.
That's one of your father's officers. This one follows me around during the day. Then there's another one that's stationed by my door at night. Do you have any idea how that makes me feel? The whole town knows that I'm being watched like some menace to society.
I'm sorry you have to go through that, Mom.
I never thought loving my children would come so close to destroying me.
Oh, you are a strong woman, Mother. Nothing will ever destroy you. But you have to learn when to take a step back. And tomorrow is going to be one of those days.
Take a step back. That's what Hal always says. You didn't come here because you were worried about me. You came here to get information out of me for Hal.
I've had a chance to think about a few things, Allison. Well, I owe you an apology.
For what?
Well, the morning after we broke up, when I found you in the hotel room with the other guy, I had no right to react the way that I did.
You were upset. Who wouldn't be?
No, but I kept it going. You know, I never should have crashed Lucy's party or accused Aaron Snyder of sleeping with you.
Well, it's history now. Let's just forget about the whole thing.
Do you think that's possible?
Sure. Because there have been some changes since you left.
Like what?
They have to do with Aaron and me.
You mean I was right? Aaron was the guy in the shower in your hotel room. It's great. Not only did you sleep with someone hours after we broke up, you didn't have the decency to be honest about it.
I couldn't.
Why not?
Aaron didn't want to hurt Lucy.
Then why was he in bed with you?
Well, they had broken up just like us. I wanted to protect him just in case they got back together, which they did.
You know what, Allison? My instincts were right all along. You aren't mature enough to be in a real relationship.
It's not like I went looking for him. We just kind of wound up together and it just happened.
Oh, come on. That's the oldest excuse in the book.
Will you just calm down, please? Because none of that stuff even matters anymore. I'll get rid of them.
Hey, my grandmother gave me some maternity clothes. She thought you might like. Now, she knows you don't need them just yet, but...
Did you just say maternity clothes for Allison?
I'm sorry. I guess you didn't tell me about the baby.
You're pregnant?
Surprise.
How many weeks?
Not many.
Have you been to a doctor?
I'm going to.
What are you waiting for, Allison? You need to get prenatal vitamins, a
Hey,
sonogram?
take it easy on her, man. This is none of your business.
Hey, pal, why don't you take a walk so Allison and I can talk?
If anybody's taking a walk, it's gonna be you.
Really? Now, why is that?
Well, you don't get it yet? Allison's baby is mine.
So, what were you guys talking about?
We were just talking about Bob's Thanksgiving speech. I can't believe it. Every year that guy makes me cry. But it's ritual, you know. Rituals are important, right, honey?
Well, my wife rarely gets this philosophical.
No, I'm serious now. I'm serious. I mean, where would we be without our traditions, huh? Without our anniversaries and christenings and weddings and funerals. Well, I've thought a lot about the fact that you never got a chance to give Simon a proper funeral. And I was also wondering if the Australian authorities had ever sent his remains back.
Simon was cremated. I have his ashes at the cottage.
That's good, honey. That's good. Then you could have a ceremony. Because there are a lot of people in this town who liked Simon, and I'm sure that they would like a chance to say goodbye.
Very clever, Margot.
What are you talking about?
The way you worked this little topic into the conversation. Except you and I both know that a memorial service for Simon wasn't your idea.
So the audio guy stopped by. He looked at the speakers and he dropped off some more tapes.
You want to know what happened or what?
It's up to you if you want to tell me.
Well, I showed Rose the bat and the gloves found in Paul's trunk, and she didn't believe me.
Gee, I'm shocked.
So, you called it. You were right. Rub it in. Let me know when you're done.
You know I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to celebrate about that. But can you at least now see this craziness for what it really is?
Which is what?
A love affair gone wrong, okay? It happens to people every day, and you're acting like it's the end of the world.
This guy twisted up this girl's mind, and I gotta make sure she sees it.
What do you mean you gotta make? She's not your responsibility anymore, okay? You're not her personal X-Man, and this self-sacrificing act is making me sick,
She's
frankly.
gonna get hurt.
So what? She made her choice. Let her live with it, Dusty. Okay? You know what? Okay. The other guy got the girl this time. Deal with it. Accept it.
Hey. Hey. But you were spending the night at your place.
When I got there, Dusty was there.
Where was Crater?
He got around Crater. And he said he had evidence that you trashed my car.
What is his problem?
He had a bat.
Why won't
And
the
he
guy
had-
just leave us alone?
He had gloves and a bat. And...
Hey, stay here.
Where are you going?
I'll be back and I'll explain everything.
What?
Listen. I love you. Forever and always. Don't forget that.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Rose D'Angelo has destroyed everything that is precious to me. And she will be my enemy until one of us is dead.
You stop harassing Rose. If you can't control yourself, I'll stop you.
You're right. I asked Margot to bring up the subject of a memorial for Simon.
Thanks for thinking of me, guys. Too Pick out a date, too?
Katie.
Katie, we didn't want to hurt you. We just wanted...
I know. Doesn't matter. This is about me and Simon, though, okay?
Hey, honey, come on. It's time to go.
It'll be fine.
Katie, I just want you to be happy. And if I said anything tonight that made you unhappy, I'm sorry.
I know.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys very much. Really good to see you.
Get home safe,
All right.
okay?
Okay, we will.
Yeah.
Bye. All right. See ya.
See ya.
I was just trying to help.
In your own way, on your timetable.
The way Simon died, all the confusion since you got back, I thought you should have a chance to grieve for Simon in the right way.
Oh, is there a right way? I wasn't aware of that.
Well, then call it an official way. All right? Surrounded by people who care about you.
Be honest, Mike. That wasn't your only reason.
I know you still feel married to Simon, all right, and I respect that. I do. But if having a memorial helps you get on with your life, then maybe there will be a place in that life for me, yeah.
Even if I have some sort of memorial service for Simon, and it helps me get over my loss, I'm not just gonna throw myself into the arms of another man, even yours.
I know. But I'm willing to wait and see what happens.
Aaron, Chris is right. He and I need to talk in private.
Hold on. What makes you think that Allison's baby is yours?
You're a doctor. Figure it out.
Hey, I want an answer.
Because she told me.
Stop! I don't want you two fighting over this.
I'm out. Okay? If he causes you any trouble, you call me.
Did you know before I left?
You broke up with me. This was none of your business.
Why didn't you tell me? Are you happy?
Is it what I planned? No. But yes, I'm happy. And so is Aaron.
You're happy. And neither one of you has asked if this baby could be mine.
If Dad hadn't asked me to check up on you, I would have done it myself because, not because I want to get information, but because I care about you.
I love you too. And I used to think that this family could survive anything. But I'm afraid that Rose is going to prove me wrong.
Mom, Rose is going to be part of this family. You can't fight it anymore. You might as well accept her.
What?
I'm not saying that you guys have to be best friends. Wouldn't it be better if you could give her the benefit of the doubt and just imagine how happy that would make Paul?
That will never happen, Jennifer. Rose D'Angelo has destroyed everything that is precious to me. And she will be my enemy until one of us is dead.
I've had all I'm gonna take, Dusty. You either stop trying to turn Rose against me, or I'll hurt you.
Big words. But I guess he's had a lot of practice at making threats these days, huh?
I know that you think that I'm the biggest liar in the world, but the one thing that I wouldn't do is lie about the father of my child.
Allison, I don't think that you're lying, okay? But I mean, if you haven't been to a doctor yet, how could you possibly know? There was that time. You know, we were right here, and we didn't use protection. I mean, maybe that's when you got pregnant.
No.
But why not?
Because I know my body. What do you want me to do? Grab a pencil and paper and bring a calendar in here? I didn't think that you'd want me to get into that, especially if there's another guy involved. But Chris, I'm really sorry that you had to find out this way. But it's not your problem, okay? You don't have to worry about me.
All right. Maybe I don't. I mean, you seem happy. I gotta tell you, Allison, that there was a minute when I thought that that baby was mine, and I was happy too.
You don't mean that.
Allison, if you don't think that I mean that, then you don't know me at all. But I guess you never did. I mean, I thought you had gotten over that crush with Aaron, but I was just some substitute. Because you're just as obsessed with him as ever.
Why don't you just go? I don't need this.
Neither do I. Good luck, Allison.
I wasn't trying to pressure you. I was trying to be honest.
I know. And maybe a memorial service for Simon is something I should do. I don't know if I can handle it.
Sure you can.
I don't know, all these people just sitting around talking about Simon the first time they saw him or met him, or the last. Oof, you know what that sounds to me? Pure torture.
Tell me why.
Because Simon was like life personified. He didn't sit around. There wasn't even much for conversation even. And this kind of memorial service that you're talking about, you know, it would be an insult to the type of person he was.
Well, then do something else. Anything that will help you. Look, unless you're not ready. Okay, only you know the answer to that.
Just the biggest regret of my life is not being able to see Simon one last time before he died. And maybe if I did, then this would be easier. But I am ready to say goodbye to him, Mike. I just don't know how to do it.
Wish I could help you.
There's only one person who can help me realize my loss. And he died in a warehouse in Australia.
Get up. What is your problem? Are you ticked off I didn't throw you a bachelor party?
You told Rose that I trashed her car.
You did trash her car. And you wrote death threats all over it.
I've had enough trouble from you, Dusty. From now on, I'm fighting back.
Well, if you're looking for a fight, you picked a real good place.
You guys stop it. I mean it. I'm sick of it. I'm gonna call the cops.
Do. You know what, Dusty? I don't have time for a fist fight right now. I'm gonna go plan a wedding.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, load up your gun? Or are you gonna stick to psychological torture? Get your woman so scared that nothing's left of her anymore.
You're delusional. Dusty, I mean this. You need help.
How are you gonna do it? How are you gonna make her bleed?
I don't get it. I don't understand. What is it that makes you think that I have it out to hurt Rose?
You showed your hand. You forgave her too quickly. You proposed to her at a really weak moment, and you're pulling out of the country where no one can protect her.
You need to stop trying to sell yourself as Rose's protector. You know why? Because the two people that are standing right here, you were the only one who's ever tried to hurt her deliberately. You plotted with my mother to get her away from me. You cheated on her with a woman who can only be described as a human booty call. You lied to her, you manipulated her, you tortured her by plotting evidence against her fiancé. Now, so who's guilty here, Dusty? Who's the one who's really out to get Rose?
I know the truth. And so do you.
No, you don't know anything, so I will tell you. You stop harassing Rose. And if you can't control yourself, I'll stop you.
She's gonna get wise to you. I just hope it's not too late.
I need a little blue eyes. Help me relax. Come on, Frankie, where are you? Where are you? Oh, really? Where are you? Come on, Paul. What'd you do with the wrap? surprising. What's that?
Careful, Rosie. Someone's got it in for you.
Ask him about the phone call, Rose. And the voice changer that Molly found in his pocket.
This week.
We crossed the line, and now we have to deal with the consequences.
She is your brother's wife. I do love her. I just knew that this was going to end up badly with both of you involved with that woman.
Don't call her that woman. She could be the mother of my child.
The Bold and the Beautiful on CBS, the #1 daytime network.
Allison, it's Aaron. Is Crystal here? Yeah. I figured he wouldn't stay very long. What happened?
No. I just got rid of him.
Did you tell him it was me that night at the hotel?
I told him everything. I might as well. It's probably never gonna see him again.
I'm sorry, Allie.
No. I needed to. It would have just kept dragging on forever.
Maybe I'm selfish for saying this, but you know what? I'm kind of glad Chris doesn't live in Oakdale anymore.
Right. I mean, at least he can have his life and I can have mine.
And our baby can have his. Or hers.
Right. Because it's not like we had some big, happy romance or anything. It was just a couple months of fun. And then...
Allie.
And then he just got tired of me and it's over.
Allie, I know there's more than just that. It's okay to be sad.
No, I'm tired of being sad, Aaron. Chris Hughes is not the only guy on this earth, and I'm not just gonna fall apart just because he shows up at my doorstep. I'm not going to.
It's okay. Come here. Come here.
Hey, got your message. What's going on?
Thanks for coming.
Sure.
I just didn't want to be alone. Actually, I do want to be alone. I just shouldn't. Actually, I don't know how the hell I feel.
Why don't you just slow down here and tell me what this is about?
Well, I went to see Allison, and she's pregnant with Aaron Snyder's kid.
Do their parents know about this?
I have no idea. But Allison made it very clear that she never wants to see me again.
Well, considering the circumstances, maybe that's all for the best.
Except for one thing, Tom. I'm in love with her. And she wants Aaron Snyder. I guess she always did.
You know what? Getting hammered is not going to change anything, so why don't you come back to the house with me and we'll talk this thing through. I mean, I know what it's like to love somebody that doesn't love you back. Maybe you and Allison were never meant to be.
It still hurts, Tom. And now I'm stuck back in Oakdale. In one place I didn't want to be.
Mike, I'm going out for a while. I know you're worried about me, but please don't follow me.
What's in the box?
Simon's ashes?
I thought you said they were back at the cottage.
I brought him over a few days ago. Turns out I sleep better with him under the bed.
I mean, you can't keep doing this to yourself.
All right, if you don't want me, I will find a way to live with that. But if you were ever going to get on with your life, you've got to let Simon go.
I know, I'm gonna try. But I need help. Simon's the only one who can give me that.
Where are you going?
To be alone with my husband.
Katie, wait, Katie.
When I was in 7th grade, there was a girl in my class who I hated with a passion. Do you remember what you told me about her?
No.
Well, you said that when you hate someone, that it does more damage to you than to them.
I was different then. I had dreams, hopes for the future.
You can be that way again. But first, you have to give up this obsession with Rose.
Yes, you are right. That's what I have to do. And so when they get married tomorrow, I'll stay home. I won't be anywhere near. That's what I have to do.
I'm proud of you. I have to go. Will you be all right?
Oh, yes, yes, I'll be fine. Thank you for coming to find me. I'm sorry, Jennifer. This wedding won't happen tomorrow or any other day. I will do what I have to do.
Hey, Rose! Rose? Rose, where are you?
She found it.
I want you to give me a straight answer. Is this the voice alternator that you found in Paul's pocket?
On the next, As the World Turns.
If Mom does find a way to botch up this wedding tomorrow, you only have yourself to blame.
Where's Rose?
She's not here anymore, okay? She found that voice-changing thing, and she's angry, and she left.
Just promise me that when morning comes, you don't go over to that church to marry that psycho.